Good afternoon. It is 4 p.m. here in South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor, Ari. The official state visit to the Netherlands by President Yoon begins on Tuesday local time. Hosted by the Dutch King, there will be ceremonies and events to strengthen the two countries' cooperation in the semiconductor industry. President Yoon will visit the headquarters of ASML, the sole global supplier of EUV core equipment used for making semiconductors. Traveling with the president are Samsung and SK Hynix leaders. At a press conference on Monday, the Israeli defense minister said that the Israel Defense Forces were on the verge of dismantling a Hamas battalion in northern Gaza. The defense minister added that Israeli troops have encircled the last two strongholds and that Hamas is now on the verge of dissolution. He also added that Hamas militants have already surrendered in recent days and that the group is short of weapons and food. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy arrived in Washington, D.C. on Monday to urge lawmakers to greenlight more military aid for his country. He will meet U.S. President Joe Biden on Tuesday to discuss the U.S. ongoing commitment to Ukraine as well as the need for more funds. Zelenskyy is hoping to rescue a U.S. defense support package worth $60 billion for Kyiv, which is currently stalled in Congress. On the final day of the COP28 conference in Dubai, the UN climate body published a potential draft agreement on Monday, which omitted the phasing out of fossil fuels. The draft calls for cutting consumption and production of fossil fuels in a just, orderly, and equitable manner. It also provides 8 options that countries could use to cut emissions, but no direct reference to phasing out of fossil fuels. With just 120 days left until South Korea's 22 general election in April, the preliminary registration of prospective candidates began this morning. Once registered, the candidates can open an election campaign office, distribute promotional materials, and fundraise up to 150 million Korean won, or a little over $110,000. This early registration is to give new politicians time to promote themselves ahead of the official registration in March. Military service is mandatory in South Korea, and K-pop stars BTS are no exception. As the final 2 members of BTS join the military this afternoon, all members of the K-pop boy band will now have been enlisted. BTS fans will have to wait until at least June 2025, when the final members are discharged before they can see BTS back together again. Most of the members will be serving in the army, apart from Suga. He is serving in social services due to a shoulder injury. That is all for today. Thanks for watching.